Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the UCF Knights. 3-Day Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarter-final game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. So Oregon's offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Gets made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. He pulls it in for a big gain. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete downfield. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So UCF's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And looking to throw now on first down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Lets it go deep down the middle. Had all day to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Knights will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick pass. The catch is made.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
They bring him down, but it explodes. This offense, big game. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here's the option play. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First and long now after the penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Quarterback drops back. Has no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. A big play, moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And now from the pistol formation. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The Knights come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Knights have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Knights.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That has settled for 3 last time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. He leads the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Ducks moving quickly down the field here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Football comes out.
Oh my God.
Scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Finds an open target on the left side. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, does it?
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. It was a foot race and he won it. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that. He's looking deep here. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, UCF.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we...
And he lobs it deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Finding some room with the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. 1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Punga. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. The Knights are going to cash in here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback with another carry. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. And he takes this right inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Down the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
The pocket breaking down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. And the Ducks will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Returner decides to fair catch this. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. The Ducks will kick this deep, begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Knights pick up enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. The Knights look to keep this drive moving. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just...
The ball is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after. The offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Trying the old counter play here. He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Knights will crank up the tempo. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, UCF. Trying to come all the way back. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Harper. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Hand off to the back. Fighting off the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. The penalty backs him up 1st and very long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you...
He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Knights. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking for a deep completion.
Oh.
Way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oregon. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Breaking free at the 35. For a first down at the 37.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
You've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Working to set up a screen pass here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Hand off to the single back. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff heading left. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, UCF. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do it.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. And we reach now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Looking to throw it again. Looking right. This one caught. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It's just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Stop,
Defense
man.
will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack at a crucial moment. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's a nice catch along the sideline, but it gains nothing.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They need to convert. He'll drop back, bringing pressure. Makes the catch. The offense will keep this drive going. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Ducks, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
And, Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They've got some time to work with. Do they go for a touchdown here or play up more? And he's going to float this one to the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defense.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the running back takes the handoff. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that is another nice run by this running back, and they needed every yard on that particular play here on fourth down.
And they heave it deep downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. In these playoff games, it's win or go home.